Welcome to at-home HIIT. So this is a beginner's workout we're going to do first of all. If you're new to HIIT, and you can move up to intermediate as well, so we're right in the middle of beginners and intermediate. It's a really simple workout. It's 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest, and there's 4 moves. I'm going to demonstrate the moves now, and then we're going to go through the workout. Please warm up, and please make sure you stretch after as well. With the workout videos, it's just the workout themselves, so make sure you add the warm up and cool downs. Okay. So first of all, you're going to take a pillow for the first part, which is our press-ups. They're really simple press-ups. You're going to bring your legs back. You're going to bring your hands into just wider than a box. You're going to lower and push up. What you want to do is make sure you're engaging your core as you drop down and push through. You're exhaling, you're breathing out on the big exertion. You can also do that against a wall as well, instead of just on the floor, if it's easier on your shoulders or your wrists. Your other option with things like that is to take it really slowly when you're against the wall and just hold the position. So if you've got a wrist or shoulder injuries, they're getting used to weight bearing and holding your body weight. Your next move is really simple, squat, step. So we step, squat together. Okay, so we just step in and out, and we lower and bring it through. After that, we're going to go down on the floor again, and we're going to go to mountain climbers, but we're not going to run them, we're just going to walk them. So if you're looking to build this to intermediate, you can take it up and make them faster. Finally, our last move is a squat with a crunch. So I'm aware that some people might struggle getting up and down for crunches and for abs. So you're going to squat and you're going to crunch it up. Squat and crunch. So that's what's going to work your core. So if we're ready, let's get started. As I say, please make sure you've warmed up before we start. I've already done mine, and we're going to get going. Are we ready? I think we're ready. We'll be fine. Here we go. Get that pillow ready. Pop it on the floor. If you haven't got a timer, you can get a great app and use it on your phone, or if you're doing it with me, I've got a timer here. Let's get ready in press-up position. Set and go. So we lower and reach. You can keep your toes on the floor if you want to, if you are starting out. Or maybe you're against the wall. We just lower. The other option as well, you can go into a box position and just do very small dips if you are beginner for press-ups, okay? So there's beginners and intermediates. We lower. And we rest. We move our pillow, obviously, and fall over that. And we're going to move into our squats next. Now for our squats, remember we're stepping and squatting together, okay? So here we go. Let's go for it. We step and squat. Step and squat. So it's a really nice, simple move. It's just encouraging your body to move and squat, not just squat up and down. Lovely, and rest. Right, so our next move is this mountain climbers. You really want to pull in the belly button and engage the core. It's got to stay tight, okay? So we're going through this cycle 4 times as well. So let's go down. Get ready. Got 13 seconds left. Get into that nice mountain climber press-up position, plank position. And we're walking the knee up. So we're just swapping sides. Now, if you've got wrist or shoulder issues, you can do these standing, but whichever way you're doing them, make sure you're engaging the core and you're keeping it nice and tight. Whew. You can feel this one. And rest. Lovely, right, we're going to go to a squat with a crunch next. We really want to work the core. And I think people think a lot of sit-ups do that, and they do, but they don't really work your core. Things like press-ups, mountain climbers, burpees, and a fat burning exercise you need if you're looking to trim down your stomach. So, I know a lot of women, we get really conscious about our stomachs. So this is a really good way to build exercises in that target those areas. So here we go. We're going to crunch this up. So we squat and crunch. Squat and crunch. So you're going to bring your elbow to your knee and across your body. Keep it going, twist. Twist it in. Lovely. Right, so we're going back to the beginning, back to those press ups, so get that pillow again. And we're going to go down and press up, or you're going against the wall. So if you're down in the box position, remember, keep those knees and those legs. Don't cross your feet over as well. I know a lot of people have a tendency to cross their feet, but keep your feet apart. Engage the core, keep the elbows in. Here we go. Now, if you want to, you can also just lower halfway. You don't have to go all the way down. Depends on how you're feeling and what you think. But you're pushing through. So if you're just doing half, maybe you're just doing little dips like that to get used to it. Maybe you're in a box position and you're just doing little dips. That is fine. It matters that you're doing it. And that either way you've got good form and rest. But don't put too much pressure on yourself, build in. So this is a beginner's intermediate. So take from it which sections you will and build into it as you will. Let's go for a step with a squat. So a nice little low squat. On your squats, make sure your knees are pointing outwards. I know a lot of people can have a tendency to just roll those knees inwards and you're going to get issues in your knees, okay, in your thighs. So, step and squat. Are we ready? Let's go. 2, 1. We step and squat. Step and squat. And squat. So you don't have to get your squat too low. You can keep it shallow. You're gonna rest. You don't have to think about going all the way down. If you've got knee issues and you're building HIIT into your life, if you go straight out and you drop your bum really low and you hurt your knees, you're gonna finish doing it really quickly, which is such a shame because it's so effective. So you've got to do everything to your body as your body adjusts to the moves, okay? So let's go for those mountain climbers. Again, if you're standing doing them, you want to just bring in your arms like you're going up a rock face, okay? I mean, don't climb up a rock face. You might fall down, but you get the gist. So we're bringing those knees in. And draw the abs in. So you're really crunching through the stomach. You're really holding that in. And walking those knees up. And stand it up. Lovely. So we're going to that squat with a crunch next. This is round 2 of 4 as well, so we are nearly halfway. After this one we will be. And remember, yeah, it's keeping everything at your own pace. So if you're brand new to HIIT, keep it beginners, then intermediate. Don't just jump in at the advanced, or you'll never want to speak to me again. Right, here we go. 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Let's squat and crunch. So we squat and crunch. Squat, and if you're bringing your knee to here, that's fine. You may be, you're just doing that and a tap. That's okay as well. If you're intermediate, you might be going down and really going across. But it's completely up to you as to what you do and how you build it in. Lovely, right, okay. We're going back to the beginning, we're going back to those press-ups, so get that pillow. Remember, it's at home HIIT, so it's things you have in your home. You can go and get your mats and everything if you've got them. Always feel free to, but this is about making it accessible for you in your home without huge fees and loads of equipment. So yes, here we go. We're going down to this position, and we're going for those press ups. So lower and push up, lower and push up. Now, if you're intermediate and you're moving up to advanced, so maybe you've been doing a few of these workouts just to get used to HIIT, you might want to start doing some full press ups and maybe just fitting 1 or 2 in. That's completely up to you. So come back up, push through the shoulders, nice and strong through the shoulders. Drop, and up. Lovely. So yeah, everything about the workouts I do, and everything about the classes I do, it's all based at home. So that's how we look at home while we film. So here we go. We can drop it down and we're going to step and squat, step and squat. If you want to as well, you can take it a little bit wider, go a bit of a sumo squat. Depends how you're feeling. Get ready, get set. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step and squat. Step and squat. Step and squat. So all we're doing with adding the step is we're just trying to build in some additional movement, so we're not just static squatting. We don't really keep going up and down all the time. Now I'm keeping my chest open. I know it seems like I'm bringing my arms forward. It's just when I squat. So keep your shoulders back, chest lifted when you're squatting, because I think people have a tendency to do that. And I don't want to be bananaing. You want to make sure you're keeping nice and open in the chest. Going down for mountain climbers. Here we go. 15 seconds left. Ready? 7, 6, 5. Here we go. 2, 1, and go for it. Let's lift those knees through. Push, push, push. Oh, I'm running them. Sorry, I got carried away. We're walking them. So it happens, you get into HIIT and you get too enthusiastic. If you are intermediate, take it up to a little jog like I was, please. You know, keep those abs engaged, but push yourself that little bit harder. And bring it up. Lovely, right, we're going back to those squats to the crunch. So remember, shallow, low lift, or you can go deep squat, high lift, big crunch, completely up to you. Oh. In these rest periods, take some water. No, I haven't been. I've got it right there. So take some water, have some big deep breaths, recover. It's your recovery period, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So we drop and twist. Drop. So watch your back if you've got any back issues. Twist. Nice big squat. Lovely. Right, this is our last round. Here we go, let's go for it. So if you're an intermediate and you want to up it a little bit for the last round for a big push, you know, extend your press ups, go a bit faster, pick up the pace on all of the moves. If you're beginners, stick with me and we'll get through the last round as a team. Here we go. Let's go to this move. Watch those knees, just lower as far as you can go. Here we go, drop and push. Drop and push. So you're really working the shoulders, working through the arms. Now women, we don't like those back to our arms, do we? Mine get bigger all the time from climbing. And bring it up. All these bits, we want to tone them. Everyone wants really good arms for the summer. So if you are wanting to tone your arms more, you can jump to the toning videos And in there I use weights and I use resistance bands and I use other things as well as just my body weight. So they're really good. There's some kettlebells in there and things like that as well. So do go and check those out if you are looking for something different. And if they're not in there yet in the videos, they will be shortly. So here we go. We're going to go for that step and squat. So we step and squat. But again, even if you're beginners, adding weights and resistance band, especially if you've got injury, really good for your body. So I climbed, so I injured my both elbows pretty quickly after I started climbing, and just adding a weight and 20 little reps of one exercise, I was fixed basically in 4 days. Keep those knees out. Sorry. Right, let's go on to mountain climbers. 2 moves left, then you're done. Please stretch after, please don't forget to stretch. Here we go. Woo. Let's get ready. And you can also lessen the rest period as well on these if you want. That's how you can up the ante of workouts. Extend the work, lessen the rest. Here we go. Walk those mountain climbers in for me. 2, 1, and go. Bring it forward, bring the knees up. You're crunching, you're working through the abs. Actively breathing quite loudly for you so you can hear. You've got to keep big breaths. And rest. And so our last move is those squats with a crunch. And it's really drawing the abs, work through them. 9 minutes. That's what we should be doing. Just adding this to our day. It'll wake you up for anything. Do it first thing in the morning, do it last thing at night, whatever you like. Or in the middle of the day. Do it with the kids, do it with the family. Come and join us. Here we go on the lives. Ready? So yeah, you're going to squat and crunch, squat and crunch. So keep going. Last few reps here. Last 15 seconds. Let's go for it. Push the knees out. There we go. And rest, and there you go. You are done. Thank you for joining me for the beginners / intermediate workout. Hope you jump into the next set of workouts soon. And like I say, we've got toning workouts there as well. Have fun. I'll see you on the lives very, very soon. Bye bye.